besides him being my son now is when he says something, I'm gonna go. I'm not like somebody's gonna be like, oh, what do you think about that? And I'm gonna play like the meme of that African guy where he's like, oh, shiver me timbers, and fucking like that. And then I'm gonna post up be like, I'm not really scared of some 6.2 liter full weight Chevy truck, all motor Chevy truck. All right. All right, so we need to do the front connected or the rear. So front connected and the rear off. Wait, yeah, because it has to be. So it'd be like somewhat. Let's get retarded in here. I am retarded. Yep, it's gonna look funny, you guys, but just trust the process. Trust the process. Look at it when it's done. All right, let's do this. This is how, at least the start, will be the battery wrap stuff after if we have time. But for now, this is how you do a battery box with like $5 piece of steel drop, some like 3/16 quarter shit, and
Is that plugged in?
no, I'm just flipping it on. Get it ready.
Well, there's a spare plug.
But anyways, yeah, this is how I do my cheap battery boxes. You can buy them thicker, custom made, bolt-in configuration, this, that, the other. In this situation for this, this is how I've done all mine at home for cheap. If you want to come down here, I'll kind of show you what it's going to look like, because I'm going to basically tack it into place and blast it. So this is like a $4 6x6 base plate I got from some random metal yard when we went looking for like pieces of strap to do the radiator stabs. If you could point it over here and do that properly. No. So anyways, so the straps, and then this plate is from that place. So it's a little bit thicker. This stuff's pretty thin. This looks to be about 3/16. It might be 1/8. I feel like 1/8 would look a little bit thinner than this. This is just off an eyeball. I just want to give you guys good enough. I want to say it's 3/16. This is like quarter. We're going to end up putting it in orientation where this is the vertical piece. This is the bottom, because it's stronger. I feel like the vertical piece doesn't need to be as strong doing this, because we're going to have the triangle. The other triangle, because this is going to be like stacked in a weird way, is going to be like hanging off the front. It's going to look a little, when I trim it up after it's blasted, it'll make sense. It's, but let me just get through this shape. But this is how to make like a $10 box. I'm not trying to be rude, honey, but I know you're pointing at me to like this now. I know, but if you're gonna be like looking at it and you're gonna be in it or whatever, just like get like when I'm like pointing to something and I need to show them, you need to like Just please. I don't want you to feel like I'm trying to get you by snapping the phone. I wasn't trying to just rip it away from you. I feel bad. I don't want you to think I was trying to. Okay, felt bad. I got frustrated, but I was mad at you. I want Harley on video because she helps me and she's usually behind the camera. So she's just trying to figure that out. And then I get frustrated. Totally my fault. We need a mask.
You? But what about me? I gotta find some cheap stuff for me.
Is the mask in the garage?
Yeah. I have your mask in my house. I'll bring it over tonight.
Well, Dylan's technically. He gave it to me, but we can call it our mask and use it here. That's gay. That's gay. We're gonna end up doing Dylan's Model T or whatnot next.
We gotta go get him.
Oh, he'll probably bring him. Because he's only on AJ. But,
Oh, yeah, that's fucking far.
hey.
What?
So I went and took a it runs good.
Oh, the Tahoe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Came with something like I'm not gonna buy it. One of my friends, one of my friends, but I know he went through an LS one. So now I buy this. So I'm charging a little bit. Making my fucking LS.
Yeah.
So that's what was on the phone.
So you're gonna pull water out of that and
So,
okay.
So we'll set up the welder and we'll do this. So
Oh no shit. Yeah. That's fucking your little money man right there just like pulling motor.
you did it right. Dylan's got it set up maxed out pretty much on his 110.
Yeah.
No, I was saying Dylan's always got the welder set up.
I'll grab you one right now.
So technically all that's missing off the car right now, you guys, is the wiring harness, intercooler piping, dump tube, downpipe, turbo, fender's bumper hood that actually has everything else in the bay. Harness you're not going to really see, so you're missing like the turbo kit, that's why. Let me come over here to the shifter cable. So I know this looks ghetto. I need to make some cotter pins. I have an assortment, but I need to find the right pin for this and the right washers I want to use. We just shimmed it out. Oh, I lose a nut. We need to grab a 10 mil nut when we put that back together for this. Oh, it's on there. Anyways, we ended up cutting the top hats off these washers. Because I had flipped them around for the test fit, but they were kind of pulling through these lugs because this is the stock bracket that's been just shaved down and clearanced. We flipped them around, so I cut the back off of this one to make it more of like a flange nut, so it had enough surface area to pinch, and that worked out great. So we'll end up tightening that up. And then this one's good, but we'll end up cutting the bucket off of this and flipping it back the normal way. This was just for testing. Was gonna stay that way, but it wasn't good enough, so. You know, just a little ghetto quick fix. This cotter pin will work out. The clearance is right. Like I said, we got to grab a couple washers, get a cotter pin for that. This was just some random pieces I had, and I was like, oh, put it in there, bend it, snip it off, and just leave the pin. It's like a little S shape. So it looks ghetto right now, but it's because it would be cut off right here. And then obviously the washers are not the right ones. So that little fix was, you know, that's not going to stay that way. Bring it over here.
No.
So this is the Accord box with the standard K20 cables, both the Bull Boost box and eBay cables, so super cheap. Accord trans, and then I made shifter extensions. So on this one, it is the stock cable end welded into a thread nut and then threaded on. And then this side is a piece of thread rod into the end with Loctite, a nut, then the thread nut, because they didn't have long thread nuts and it needed to protrude into here. So it's almost like a spacer, right? And then that threads into the cable and the locking nut. So here, this is the extension. And on the stock one, it had this tile end that wouldn't work with the ball that's in there. The ball. So I modified the eBay cables that were beat up to stock eBay cables and made it work. Could have blasted that with a TIG or even epoxy, slid that in there. Could have ran a dye down it. It's about the right size, but yeah, super ghetto and quick. But I was like, why does it feel weird? It's because the cable out there, I think, is not on.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, ooh, it feels gross. I did not like that. God, that feels weird without that side-to-side cable on there. I thought it felt like it was almost binding.
You just scrubbed it.
No, I know. Let me hook that cable up. I wonder if one of those... Oh, that end. Ah, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. That's gonna bother the shit out of me now. Because I had set it up not binding.
Yeah.
Is it my fault if mine's now?
No. Well, the binding I'm talking about isn't like binding that would keep you from racing the car, beating on it, driving it all the time. It feels a little tighter than the way it's supposed to feel by, we're talking like 10%. It's such a minuscule amount, but it's bothering me. Once I thread this in, we'll check it again. The height of that ball from the bottom, because it's like a pendulum setup, that might be at an extreme angle and pulling on the cable. And last time when I tightened it, it felt good. I just need to double check. So let's do this. We'll do that later. I think we're fine either way.
Yeah.
You can flip it or whatever. All right. So... in the bag, how would I show you? On the end of the bag.
What are you looking for? It's in that pocket. Yeah, he likes to not wear gloves. this way. Go that way. You can come in here. In here, baby. You want to come over this way? Go this way. Go in there. Yep. Good job. So he said no gloves. Wow.
Got rags over here?
You guys might not know. I get down like that. That backside blind weld, no problem.
Yeah, your arm look crazy in the angle.
Yeah, I can't even see it.
Hi. Hi. Not right now. Sorry, baby. Oh, honey. He's gonna do that again.
Oh my fucking god. I can't see myself think.
Oh, way too cold. All right, that's better. Blech. Did I run a badass feed?
Yeah. water.
little cold.
You're so
A little
smart.
fast. A little poppy.
Yeah, so it makes it
It's okay.
cold. Yeah. He's so cute. Where's Dada? Over there? Did you do your nails? Did you paint your fingernails? You got rocks? Oh, you got rocks. Don't put them in there. No. 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 Don't put rocks in there. No. Come down. That's what I thought. No. Mm-mm. No. No, baby. Don't put those in there. No. Don't bite me. That's not nice.
Alright. I was trying not to have to grind it, but the welder thing popped. And then
You're gonna say
I kept dragging my hand a little bit, and it looks fine, but I'm gonna grind it anyways.
you have a little baby wheel. No. Don't put rocks in there. No. That's not good. You don't put it in
It's gotta cool down, and I want to weld, so I should probably grind it to keep myself from tweaking out. No, I was joking. I should probably do something else while I'm waiting so I don't tweak out.
Battery holder. Yep, battery holder. Down the box, battery goes on his car, he's gonna go on there. So that's it. Good job. And the next one is like Nicholas, man, let's keep your head safe. They are going to keep your head safe. They're on your head.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, we can have a cigarette. Bro, I gotta protect the dude, dog. I feel like every time somebody says meth, remember, some people have to build in their apartments. We're at the shop. They're in the shop with the lift. I'm trying not to invade his space. He's nice enough to let me put it over here. I'll lift shit out for me to use. I'm still gonna build it like an extension cord, a bag of tools. I want to show you guys some budget stuff, how I like it, this, that, the other. Like, you guys will see when the car's done. We can start reviewing it, and I can show you some of the stuff I've done. I'm excited. The shift linkage, the fuel system being simplified, the radiator even not having to modify it for a case swap and pretty much having it in the stock location. A few things like that. But end up finishing this battery box at least for the placement, and then the mount is just a bolt underneath or small thread welded, put a nut on, piece of square aluminum tubing to go across the front for a bracket with 2 holes, bolt off the bottom that bracket to hold the battery in, and then a piece of tube coming right above the battery which will keep it from bouncing up and shit, and then I'll have a bolt at the end and a nut, and then that square tube along. Very simple. Or a piece of L stock, vertical L stocks. So, and no meth. I may be skinny and I may have a lot of energy, but I do not do any drugs. I just have to say. Every time somebody says that, it's gonna be like a rolling thing. Watch. Here you go. Like that. All right, this should be cooled down now. You guys, so in true budget fashion, I could have cut that plate. We have a good amount of it. It had the mill scale and then some rust. It's good steel. Oh, okay.
What did it call? There's a monster? Where? You're silly.
Oh my god.
Guys, calm down. It's just a monster.
You're funny. You're funny. You're so funny. You're so pretty and you're so funny.
Oh, you painted your nails. So pretty.
Oh, very pretty. Very pretty.
So pretty. What colors?
Oh no, what happened?
It's okay.
What happened?
Oh, look at that.
It's still on there.
What happened?
Peeled off a little bit. It's okay.
It looks a little unconventional, but like I said for you guys, I wanted to show you how I do it at home. So if I just had some square plates, right, like some 4x4 or 6x6, it would look like this. Probably come down here. So the reason it's like this is this plate has to be offset to push the battery forward, right? Completely the wrong size. This will keep the battery from sliding forward. The strength in this bracket, if I welded it to this, it would be triangulated here, but it wouldn't be connected here. This one can be connected up. So this will suspend the weight. Looks a little unconventional, looks a little off, but simple. You can cut the right plates, you can do it right, you can break a piece, whatever, but this is what we have.
Bye.
But see how simple that is versus like, did you see the one on the hatch? How it's
Yeah.
like a big piece of steel and it's powder coated?
Yep.
It's just a lot.
Careful. Go this way. He's gonna do that again.
Happy peace.
Huh?
Happy talk. Happy peace.
I can't do Epi right now. I'm recording.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
She said nothing.
She's like, oh, I see that free hand, girl. Pick me up.
See how far it is to go now. There you go. What's up, guys? Bang it. You're not just dropping it down, you're moving it.
Gonna make me do it.
Third time, it's gonna be $5.
50.
So we're sharing all this off. We're sharing all this off. We're sharing all this off of 110. A lot of shit. And I'm pretty much maxed out for voltage. So again, if you were at your house doing this off a single extension cord, this is about as good as you get. TIG welder, similar amperage. Even if I TIG welded it, penetration, it's probably better with this MIG, to be honest with you. Oh. Timid.
Yeah.
It's so this is probably stupid people. So we're welding through the paint. Totally not supposed to do that, but when I was holding the gun, I wasn't on it. I had my eyes closed and completely fucked up. All right, and then we can smack it in there and kind of manipulate the sides after. So this is good. We need to add a small piece of strap just because that was off for like a quarter. Let's go to the shed, grab a cut-off wheel real quick. Alright, go into the fabrication tote, add a bunch of aluminum, or I'm sorry, wiring shit sitting on top, reach it down there, grab out a couple of cutting wheels. These look to be, I think, the Harbor Freight ones I gave. These are 4.5. I gave the 5 inches back to Dylan for his. And we'll chop a little lug off this motherfucker. Alright.
It's a light orange.
Huh? Huh?
Oh, I was just saying that one's the light orange.
A light orange?
Yeah. Cord.
This the right one?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, then we'll come over here and we'll just cut a little sliver. Oh, that's bent. We don't want that. Well, yeah. These wheels are no good.
Yeah,
I don't
holy
like this
shit.
wheel. And that's the difference between our Harbor Freight wheel and a nice wheel. Holy shit. And if anybody's wondering about PPE, personal protective equipment, the reason I don't wear it is when we buy it, it's so nice to look at, so I just look at it. So, for example, I'm wearing my drag racing fireproof jacket right now because it looks cool. I'm not wearing the eye protection because it looks too cool as well. It'll look good, but not too good. Nah, for real though, this jacket's probably expired. I bought it right before I went to prison and we never got to use it, so. It's probably no good. I can't remember if somebody knows the fire jackets, if they're good for 2, 3, or 5 years. I can't remember. In fact, if somebody can tell me, I'm trying to think. What was I just asking? I didn't know.
The years of the jacket.
If somebody tells me how long, you look up the NHR rulebook on Google and look up and how long the jackets are for and tell me so I don't have to look, I'll send you a gift. You just have to send me your address in a message. So post your email. Tell me the answer, post your email. The first one I see, not the first one that posts it, I'm going to look for that person, but the first one I see and, you know, as far as I can find on this video is going to get like a free sticker or something. So
We're about to
don't
win
tell
that.
me even if you know.
I'm
don't
about
tell
to
me.
win that sticker.
Huh?
I said I'm about to win that sticker.
Yeah. Something cool. We have the Hot Wheels drag car Civic out of the box we got that we thought was in the box. That might be a cool one. But we got some stickers. Give you guys a sticker. Usually you only get that for tuning.
Ooh. I know the answer.
Yeah, I know. Don't tell them. Don't tell them and don't tell me.
I'm gonna write it in there.
Don't tell me and don't. If I might see the comments, but don't.
My love, get your hand off of there. You know better. So, let's see your strengths.
It said to make sure you dwell a minute at a time. Huh? It said to make sure you dwell a minute at a time. Just joking. It said run it for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I was hitting that minute and a half mark. Alright, I'm done now. Alright, that was the last piece, you guys. I had a little valley to fill, that's why I was touching the tip. Probably looks all goofy, but we had a deep valley to fill. It's like embedded and it's like a 1/4 inch wide. Let me grind it and I'll bring it down there. It does look bad. I am a good welder. I'm not saying that, but that was not good. That whole box just was terrible. So don't judge me. If it's your guys' car, anything that happened like that, just like everybody else, it would get grinded and redone. This one will get grinded since it is penetrating, because it's what we actually want. The welds will be grinded down. Again, that might be the case even if it was your car, because we're looking for penetration, not a beautiful weld. Especially if the bead interferes with fitment. For example, if I leave those beads on there, they're going to make the battery not sit right because it's flush. So, let's go over here and grab a flapper wheel, hit that flat spot, and then now at that point, we just
Oh shit! There's gonna be a
storm.
yeah, a dust storm. Looks like it at least. I love you.
That's what you get for not wearing your PPE. That's how I get my fucking stripper dust on me. Now I'll put the eye protection on after.
I got your long sleeve in the car.
Thank you. Alright. Now, the box is good, but we will probably just finish it real quick since we're in pro. But as you look, it's offset, staggered, it's strong. I'm not worried about it. You guys think what you want, really don't care. So.
No, right here, baby. Right here in this car. Long sleeve right here. Oh.
We're using scrap pile stuff to build this car, unless it's like specific, like the certain sections of intercooler, it can be any plate, but this is out of the scrap pile, some dirty old shit. Show you guys how we're gonna make the top support bar. We're going for weight, some thick ass heavy shit, we'll use this. So yeah, you can say ghetto, there's that, just remember this just came out of the trash pile, so. Trash pile. If you get cold, you can put that jacket on.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna cut this tube. Probably gonna not grind it or the paint. We're gonna weld it. We're gonna weld the studs on the ends. And then later tomorrow when I go to Ace, I'll get the square tubing and yeah, you know, that. shit. Some thick shit. That's crooked. It's crooked. Now remember, if you're gonna talk shit on this car, just remember, 2-liter version of this with smaller
starting to
port
rain.
head, no Type S cams. It's that. It's okay. Already went high 10s, so this will probably go high 10s, no problem. So if you're gonna run your mouth and talk about this, you better run faster than a 10.8. And if it's on the street, you better trap more than 140, because I'm coming for that ass too. Especially from a roll. Dylan said he's still gonna be slow. I love you, buddy. He's better. Dylan's a character. He said I'm gonna be slow, but the way it came out of his mouth, he said you're. But if I said you're gonna be, like Dylan said, you're gonna be slow, you might think I was saying him, like you're him. So Dylan said he's gonna be slow. That's the joke, right? It's a dad joke. 36.
Years of practice.
Years of practice. Not funny. Very much. Can I have a cigarette?
Maybe. Maybe.
Look at that.
Nice.
Just tight like a tiger.
Do it with the battery?
At least the tack. Oh, that pushed the flip off. Oh. It's dirty. That's funny. It's that dirty. Everyone's like, why are you grinding? It's that. Because I'm ghetto. Trust me, I don't treat your guys' cars like this. I might do this with your battery, but anyway. Alright, go for gold. Hey, Dylan.
Marco,
What wire for the welder?
12:30.
030? Okay.
Why are you gonna buy any more?
Yeah.
Harbor Freight.
Harbor Freight? Okay.
Oh, wire?
Is my left. Alright, well, I guess we finish it. Have a cigarette?
Yeah.
Show you guys how we're going to bracket. We need 2 like bolts that we don't care about that are good quality. Decent size. Same thread pitch would be great. I think I had 2 of these. Oh, you know what? I got exhaust studs, you guys. Forgot about that. Rather than grind the flange in the way. And I got locator dowel on the tips. Might have to do that, might have to do that. Alright. Show you guys this process real quick. Cigarette too.
You feel the raindrops?
Hey, you better be nice.
Alright, and now we have a stud. Alright, now we have a stud on the end of the tube. We put the battery in, the bracket will go off. So now, got no dowels, Ted. Might have to find a longer one for the bottom. Maybe. Lucky, lucky, lucky dog. Good thing I eyeballed it, right?
Mm-hmm. Long live that SIG.
What is that?
Long live that SIG.
Yeah. And this doesn't have to be perfect, you guys, because it's just a straight bracket that goes across.
Touch yourself.
Although it looks cooler with the cigarette, it is harder.
Hey, can I have a cigarette?
Yeah. Oh, that storm's coming. I knew it.
Good thing we finished the battery box.
Right? Not nowadays.
Oh, shit.
He's building.
Something for his car, it's called his batteries.
Yeah.
Now, you slide the battery in there, paint it black, slide the battery in there, piece of square stock or round stock scrap or flat stock or angle iron, fucking just boom, in front of the battery. If you really want to, you could take some sponge material,
She's not allowed to have candy
deep
around,
density
okay.
foam on the square tube piece, and on the back I could put a piece of just grab like the base of a dish, your sink washer or a tub, that rubber ring. They sell plates of that, and just glue one to the frame, and then cut one in half and put those pieces on that square tube, and it'll pinch it in rubber, put rubber on the sides. I usually just bolt it in metal to metal. You could wrap the square tube in some electrical tape or some of that fabric tape if you want to kind of keep it from chafing. Good to go. So we'll do charging harness next, and looks like not tonight.
Right.
Yeah, the sky looked like it was
That's
dust.
pretty good for a little quickie fucking battery bracket, bro.
Yeah, fuck yeah, compared to having to pay for one or have some.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Use some cheap metal, make your own.
Well, yeah, I do this. I've done this probably 5 times for myself.
Why, you gonna put that in there? It's already unlocked yet. Get over here, Mila. Shut my truck, you know? Okay.
Gotta get a bolt. Long live that cigarette. I'm about to light another. Will you send me another one, baby? And it's this weird thread pitch from these eBay washers. Fuck! I'm gonna have to get a nut from Harbor Freight or fucking Ace. Ace is the place. Can I have a cigarette? Thank you, love. The bolts? What bigger bolts are you talking about? I gotta grind this. Oh yeah, we got little dimples. Gotta clean that. Gotta clean that. Yeah, buddy. Hello, bud. The widow? Oh, I see. Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll grab another one from Ace when we go to get hardware. I just was hoping to get lucky. I think we used them on the shifter mounting. I can show you guys how I did the shifter too. We did on another video, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a newt. Get a newt. Oh, nope. That would be the nut for the ball joint though. And strut, and they are different. All right. Baby, I pulled your phone out just because it was getting rained on. All right. Well, that's good. That's good. Let's just hit it with the grinder real quick, and we'll be done. Here, you want to hold that? We're just going to grind this real quick. care when I build my car, or everybody's car, but on my car, sometimes, I'm not gonna go back and do it again. It's just sometimes I just like fucking just do it and just like, and I'm good. It really just depends. We could even go further than that. If I can find my mallet, but I don't think so. Huh. We gotta cut these to fit. We made the K-series shift linkage fit. We gotta get a couple more bolts for the beauty washers. I got a bunch of hardware and spikes and beauty washers and reservoir covers and Harley's powder coat in the valve cover. Repolish the manifold before it heat cycles. Might change it to a T4 flange. Let's see that. Cord style shift linkage, modified to fit the K cables, welded into an extension nut, and then threaded to the OE cables. Got neoprene washers for the side to side. Oh. Hey babe, grab me some pliers real quick. I made this like does what I wanted to do earlier. Now it's permanent. They're over there. Hold this.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
The phone number.
The phone?
Oh,
Oh,
we
I
put
set
it
it
up
on
there
top of the
because it
thing
was
because
getting
it was
wet.
getting rained on.
Thank you.
Me. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is a 57 mil. We're running nothing but 62s this year. Harley's gonna be running this 57. Show you guys what it look like. That's about what it'll look like. This I thought about it. I want to get some line covering for the vacuum lines. I usually run push lock. I don't like that stuff. Almost want to run it. Maybe. It could almost be isolated right between there, maybe. So, this is the stock EG cable. We were going to go to the junkyard and grab one or order one. It's like 15, 20 bucks. Junkyard, I can pretty much just grab it. I was going to use the stock one and route it around. Now I do this. I don't think it's long enough to do this. But, let's see here. The original plan was just go over the top and say, fuck it. Something like this, which is probably what's going to happen. Maybe make a bracket that comes off this single bolt and holds the cable. The intercooler piping will come down here and the intake's open. The hood will be slotted. Teardrop exits. You're good. Everything's hooked up. It's literally missing the wiring harness. The oil line for the turbo's right there. The brake lines are on. You just can't see them. There's two connections that go to the fuse box right there, but you won't really see the wiring harness except for like the clips right here, and then like I guess a clip down here, but you're not gonna see it because there's gonna be a pipe. This is pretty much how it's gonna look. The radiator hoses, similar situation. They come off of here. We can do the fitment for that real fast. Let's do that. Make these line up. All right, we got radiator hoses over here. Cut hoses and made joiners to work with the D series radiator. These will get stepped down to 1 inch on the lug, so this will have to fit up against. Again, this will get fit up with a lug that'll go to the end and then it'll convert. So go over here. We have the short radius. So this hose sits on here pretty much like that. Stock, it would come out and go around over here and down with a K-rad. This allows you to leave your Civic radiator in the stock location. So mind you, when we do these swaps, you can use a $60 eBay triple core rad with fan in a stock location, and I can make hoses work with what I found. So. Saving money wherever we can. All right. So we know for this one, it was a little less of a radius. These can open up. We're good. Pretty much that. And these don't have to be perfect, you guys. You can push them around up to probably about an inch or two either way. Alright, so this will adapt the 1 inch when we weld up to this. If you look right here, might even be able to stretch it over that joiner, you guys. Yeah, buddy. We won't even have to weld nothing, you guys. It looks like the inner diameter will stretch with very little effort. So we have something roughly like this. Match up the angles a little bit better. And we end up with this. So if you want to kind of zoom around, that is our upper radiator hose situation. Where you at?
Yeah, I'm gonna close it.
Okay. Is that cool? Alright. And then, so we have the top hose figured out. Now we'll do this bottom section. Let's see. No, we have to go this way. And this one has to go, so that needs to be reduced. So let's I see. Short radius. And then we got that, and that will join to the bottom hose. Cut that real quick. Something along the lines. Leave a little extra on there. Alright, and if I'm not wrong, we should be able to something along the lines of that.
Yeah.
The joiner, I cut maybe about 5 to 8 millimeter off that I shouldn't have, but we're fine. Joiner will be a little longer. Get what I'm saying?
Looks good.
Something like that. Put the joiner in there cockeyed. Put the joiner in there all crooked as fuck and tighten it. Be good. This one's good. Leave the hoses on there so they don't get lost. Alright, you guys. Dylan's calling tonight. I gotta go wire a car, do a business meeting with Rocky to quote him out for his dad. I will get with your asses later. Bye.